there. I am Laurie Delk, executive with Send Out Cards.
Hi, I am Kathryn Asaro Myers. I'm a senior manager with Send Out Cards. Welcome to Gratitude Girls Training. If you are joining us for the first time tonight, we will be discussing important subjects. I was going to say pertinent subjects to our business, but yet alone to any business, to anyone that is building a business that requires customers and team members. So regarding your Send Out Cards business, if you're building it for the first day or for the 100th day or the 10,000th day, you have the same thing that will happen in your business as it does in ours. You'll have a meeting. We can call that an event. Right now, you being here with us is a form of an event. You've taken the time out of your busy schedule to listen to the replay, to put this in your agenda, and perhaps bookmark it and go back to it. So Laurie and I want to talk to you a little bit about events and getting together. So Laurie, let's talk about geography for a minute, because that should never get in the way of getting together with someone. Where are you speaking to us from right now?
Right. I am outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay, awesome. So Laurie's in the United States. I'm in Toronto, Canada. I'm in Ontario, Canada. So it makes no difference. If you want to get together with someone, you have someone on your mind. Let's talk about your Send Out Cards business, and you want to build a relationship with them. An event is really important. It's important to connect, to get that belly to belly. That's what this is, a belly to belly business, to get that relationship going and to keep it going. So I made an expression earlier today. Do you ever think about a baker? You know, you have the dough and you prepare it and you knead it and you mold it and you manipulate it, let's say to make a bread. So it doesn't happen by just throwing those ingredients on the table or in the kitchen and walking away from it and there it is. It doesn't happen like that. It happens by having an interaction, having contact. Relationship building is a contact sport. We need to make eye contact, physical contact, belly to belly contact, emotional contact, spiritual contact. We need to have the intention of opening up our minds. Right, Laurie?
Right. Absolutely. Yes. We've got to be able to have that interaction where we can see each other's eyeballs.
Just like that. Can you
Not,
see? So when you're with someone and you're thinking about them, first their thought, you're like, okay, great. I'll take your advice. I'll build this relationship. I'll get together with them. You can do it through some Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, whatever method you want to use to get with them. If you can get with them in person, create an event and create it so that it's special. Laurie and I got here tonight because we know we have a calendar, we have reminders. We're level 4, where you're in Send Out Cards, you're in another business. It's ingrained in you. You are really good at what you do. So you're really good at making and setting the appointment and having that event. So an event can be the two of us. We could be in a coffee shop. It could be in a hotel. It could be a weekly event, a monthly event. You could be the event, or you could be inviting people to meet someone else in your business. And Send Out Cards, it certainly could be our CEO, it could be Cody Bateman, it could be any other, it could be Laurie Delk, it could be myself, it could be any of the other leaders. So when you're planning an event and you have a meeting and a connection and you make contact, keep it interesting. Laurie, how important is it to get somewhere and to keep it alive?
yes, absolutely. Yeah, you want to keep it alive because you want to not only keep yourself interested, but you want to keep other people interested too, right? And so the best way to do that is ask questions. You know, constantly, if you ask questions, then you find out answers, and that gets people talking, and especially asking open-ended questions that require something besides a yes or no answer, right?
That's a great point. So if you're belly to belly with someone and you're conversing with them, give them your full attention. Yes, don't touch your cell phone. I know that's hard. I know you might want to share a link. I know you might want to show them something, but try it. Try to give them your full attention. If you're at an event and there's a speaker, give it your full attention. Show the person next to you how much it means to you, especially if you invited them. So regardless of the size of the event, ask questions, pay attention, be present, honor that person's time. And if you have a time schedule that you've both agreed to, there's my New York accent, a time schedule. If you have a time schedule that you both agree to, honor that because it's important. You know, they say it's okay to be fashionably late, 10 minutes late. Sometimes it's not okay to be fashionably late because when you're booking a 20 or a 30-minute appointment or a meeting or an event, we have a visitor, you need to expect that person to be holding you to that time as you would be holding them. So honor thy neighbor's time and your calendar so that your event can be eventful, interesting. It could be something that I like to use the expression, keep someone wanting more. Right, Laurie? How is it to create a little bit of mystery for you?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And also I wanted to say something to that effect of what you just said. So when you're at an event and somebody, especially if somebody's on stage speaking, but also if you're one-on-one, you know, about the leaving the cell phone alone, right? We all live on our cell phones. We do our business, we do our personal, you know, everything. You just want to check that stuff or you want to look at those notifications, you know, put it away and give the respect to that person if you're one-on-one especially. But when you're even at an event and someone's on stage, you know, you want to give to that person that's on stage, you want to give them that respect that you're paying attention. And then also like what you just said, you have a guest there. Your guest, you know, you might have heard that presentation 5,000 times. So you know it, you could recite it in your sleep. But your guest is watching you. And even if you don't have a guest there, somebody else at the event has a guest there. And they might have just introduced you as one of the leaders in the company. And then you're sitting there on your cell phone while the main speaker is speaking, not paying attention. What kind of example are you being? You know, we want to be the example. We want to do what we want our people to do, right? And so just like raising our kids, we want to do what we want our children to do because our children are going to do what we do, not what we say, right? So that's the same with our team. They're going to do what we do, not what we say. So if we say, hey, go to this event and pay attention, but we're looking at our phone, then what are they going to do? And what are they going to do when they bring their guests, right? So, and every time you go to an event, you get something different out of it. Because even if they're saying the same thing, they still say it in a different way or they tell a different story or something, right?
Right, Laurie, something is triggered. Thank you for sharing that. So perhaps you can look at it like this. Play a little game with yourself. If this were the last opportunity, and maybe it's the first opportunity that you get to be with that person, what type of input, what type of influence do you have over that person to convey your message and to listen? What if that person has something really important to share with you, but they don't feel that you're approachable? So if you open up yourself, open up your mind, open up your body language, open up the opportunity to that person and let them know, I'm listening. If you were to say to me, I'm listening, as I say to you right now, do you feel like you have my attention? There's
Right.
nothing,
Yeah.
right? There's nothing wrong with a pause, giving that to someone and receive it. And then if they're asking for you to give an opinion, you can reiterate so that you know what they said, clarify it. And then once you have that message, then you can go back and say something to them. If you have any distraction, it might take away from your ability to listen to that person. So in an event, if it's your opportunity, if it's your one opportunity, if it's the last opportunity you have to listen to someone that would give you knowledge, not have you pitch them, for you to have knowledge to pass on to someone else that would benefit everyone, wouldn't you want to make sure that you didn't miss anything or miss a word? I know you're nodding your head right now like, yes, you're absolutely right. The message that Laurie and I want to give to you tonight is to be present. Attend the event wholeheartedly, from head to toe, from your heart to your head. Leave everything out. Leave a pen and pad out in case you want to take notes and jot things down, but give your full attention to someone. You know, the honeymoon phase of a relationship? Well, treat your events like the honeymoon phase and really give it your all and surprise yourself with what you get out of it. Right, Laurie?
Right. Yeah. Because you're going to get so much more out of it. Right. And that's it. On your honeymoon, you wouldn't dare let any other distractions come into play. Right. And, and like what you just said, you never know when you're going to have that chance to be in front of that person again, if ever. And so do you want to leave it, or you might not be in front of them again? And then what do you want that feeling for them to be left with as their last encounter with you? It could go both ways, right?
Yes. And I'd like to share a very quick story, because I know that if we keep our message short and sweet, it will be easily digestible. When you're creating an event, it starts with your intention and your emotion. I have truly been following up with someone for almost 3 years now. And tonight, she contacted me and asked me for an appointment, and we have lunch next week. So leading to the event, imagine somebody's watching you, because there are all kinds of ways that people can look at us through Instagram and Facebook and through whatever method they choose to watch us, because we're very transparent. That's the images that we have today. We use social media. So someone after 3 years says, do not, their message to me, do not stop inviting me. And it has been in my heart to meet with them. And tonight it happened. So you never know. Don't give up. If you have an idea to have an event, a meeting, a lunch, something with someone, if your intention is set, allow that to happen. Be genuine and give your full attention to people, and they will give it to you. My message to you, and Laurie, please add to that, my parting message to you is to do that with your heart. Have as many events as you can, and pay attention, because you want someone to pay attention to you.
Right. Yes, absolutely. An event, I just want to reiterate on that, can be 2 people or it can be 2,000 people. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, you want to always have events in your life, right? Because events build relationships, and relationships build business organically. So if you want more business and more success in your life, build events, have events, build relationships. Don't ever go to eat alone, and some business books that I've read before, and unfortunately I don't remember exactly which one it is, but it said, don't ever go eat alone, always have somebody with you. So it doesn't matter where you're at, even if you go to a restaurant and you are going to have lunch and you didn't have any planned, and you don't happen to know anybody in the area, or you've texted a couple people to meet you and they can't or whatever, go in there and see if somebody's sitting alone. Invite yourself and sit with them. Be friendly, right? He who hath show himself friendly hath many friends, right? So meet somebody new. That can build a relationship as well. You never know, right?
That's a great point, Laurie. That's awesome. To our listeners tonight, to our friends, to our family, to our business partners, take this advice from our heart. Don't eat alone. Make the event eventful, interesting. Pay attention. Give your attention, and you will get attention. And make it fun from your heart. Be authentic and be kind to others. Hopefully the message that you're receiving tonight will make a difference in your business and in your life. And let us know. Let us know how this information, if it's impacted your business or your day, let us know how you're doing. We care and we're here to listen.
Awesome. Yes, we are. And once again, we are the Gratitude Girls. You can see us and follow us at gratitudegirls.com. Thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.